Have you ever noticed that in MSP meetings, the leaders who command the most respect aren't the ones who talk the most, but the ones whose words seem to land heavier? What follows are language patterns, not scripts. They're small, linguistic choices that quietly broadcast, "I'm here, I'm grounded, and I trust my read." Use them sparingly. Their power is in restraint. Let's start with the first pattern. Observation before interpretation. This is presence over persuasion. So instead of saying, "I think this might not be working because," try, "What I'm noticing is," see, this is why this works. You're anchoring in perception, not defense. Observations are harder to argue with, and they land with more authority than opinions. Second, fewer modifiers, cleaner sentences. So instead of, "I just feel like maybe we could try something slightly different here," try, "I like to try a cleaner transition here." See, presence removes verbal padding. You don't rush to soften the impact of clarity. Third, the strategic pause. This is authority in silence, and the pattern is simple. Speak, stop. For example, "This lands technically, but not emotionally." Then pause. Let the room metabolize it. Silence signals trust in your statement and its comfort with tension. The non-neediness people often fill the pause in your favor. Fourth, conditional language that stays grounded. This is flexibility without collapse. Instead of, "This is definitely the right approach," try, "This feels like the strongest version so far." So you're open and anchored. No absolutism, no self-erasure. That signals maturity, not uncertainty. Fifth, speak from the work, not the self. Instead of, "I wanted to do this way because," no. Try, "This seems to want," and then go into it. Or, "The moment lands better when," da 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 da. Authority increases when it feels like you're listening with the work, not defending your choices. And a quick note, this kind of language discipline isn't accidental. It's leadership work we go deep on at Chartech Academy. It's a live, in-person experience held inside a multi-million-dollar MSP. If you want to develop this level of presence intentionally, you'll find the link in the description to register for the next academy. All right, back to the patterns. Sixth, one sentence beats three. Compression is credibility. So instead of, "So what I was thinking was maybe we could explore like a slightly different pacing option here, just to see," try, "Let's slow this section down by 2 beats. Clarity reads as mastery. Seventh, calm ownership without overclaiming. This is quiet authorship. So instead of, "This might be wrong, but," try, "My read is," so you're not disclaiming, you're locating the statement. That subtle ownership is grounding for you and everyone else. Eighth, use "let's" intentionally, not habitually. A strong "let's test this version." Presence uses collaboration as direction, not permission seeking. Ninth, when you don't know, name it cleanly. So instead of, "I'm not sure, I might be missing something," try, "I want to look at this once more before locking in." So you're not lost, you're deliberate. And 10th, end statements downward. This one is subtle, but powerful. So avoid rising inflections that turn statements into questions. Even a simple, "This works," lands differently when it's grounded. Your body teaches people how to receive you. Here's a micro practice to do this week. Choose one of these patterns, not all 10, one, and use it intentionally for a day. Presence accumulates through consistency, not performance. And here's the meta truth. Presence isn't about sounding smart. It's about sounding located. When your language reflects clarity over reassurance, and observation over justification, and timing over volume, people feel it. And they respond with trust, often before you noticing it happening. Anchor this sentence for real-time use. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to name what I see. And if you want help building this kind of grounded leadership inside your MSP, there's a link in the description to schedule a success call with us at ChartTech. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how to hold presence under pressure, when the room is tense, stakes are high, and everything in you wants to rush or explain or retreat. I'll see you in the next one.